me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta fill the engine. In my thoughts,
Welcome back, everybody. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Excuse the microphone. I am in a different place than my apartment right now, and I forgot everything over there. I just want to still make a video for all you guys. So we're all talking about Dalvin Cook, and Dalvin Cook is now, he is a free agent, and the Dolphins have extended an offer to Dalvin Cook. And why that is kind of exciting is that now the ball is basically in Dalvin Cook's hands, and he can choose if he wants to be in Miami or if he wants to look for other places. So we all know that the Jets, the Broncos, Patriots, I think even the Bills, there's a lot of teams that are, you know, vying for Dalvin Cook and trying to get him on their team. So obviously he has said some things about the Dolphins. I'm not sure if this source is really able to be truthful about this situation, but somebody actually said that he turned down a free agent visit. Like I have said since the beginning, I like Dalvin Cook. I've always liked him coming out of FSU, but we do have a stable of running backs that I think can be very serviceable in this league. And I think, honestly, Raheem Mostert really showed that he could be a workhorse back if he just got more carries. The thing is, too, is that we got the rookie, we got Salvon Ahmed, we got, you know, a bunch of different people. Dalvin Cook would make any team better. But I think the issue here, which we will see, you know, maybe I'm blowing smoke, but I think the thing is that the money that he's going to be wanting to get, because of course he's a free agent, he's sought after, you know, all of these different things. Not so sure that the Dolphins are going to want to put that type of money up, and that's where the issue kind of lies, is because we are kind of tight on money at the moment. You know, places like the Patriots or even the Broncos, they have a decent amount of money to be able to, you know, well, actually not the Broncos, but the Patriots have an amount of cap space. Usually Bill Belichick doesn't pay for running backs like that, but, you know, you never know. But I do think what we can see too is we're kind of facing the Jets at this point to get Dalvin Cook, and I think he's going to see who he thinks is the better team. But I also think that the amount of money that we're going to be sending at him, we'll see. We are going to be competing with the Jets to get Dalvin Cook, and I think, you know, honestly, Chris Grier, we'll talk about Chris Grier. I mean, basically what we've always seen every single offseason is that, and this is what we can get hopeful, Toby always gets his man. I mean, we've seen it with Tyreek Hill, we've seen it with Bradley Chubb, we've seen it with, you know, Jalen Ramsey coming into this offseason. I mean, it just seems like he always gets the guy that he wants. So I think what we can see too is that Dalvin Cook, not 100% sure if we're all in on it. I think it might just be a piece that we think, hey, let's send him a contract, see if he likes it. You know, if anybody ever played Madden, it's kind of basically the same thing. You send that contract offer and you see if they accept it or decline it. I think it's the same exact thing with Dalvin Cook. But if they do truly want him, I have full faith that Chris Grier will land Dalvin Cook, because every player that he's ever gone after, he always gets him. He always gets that player to come to Miami. And I think people undermine that a lot with Chris Grier, is that the guy really gets every player that we want. And that has not always been the case. The case has really been most of the time that when we were on the Dolphins, a lot of players just didn't want to come here. The culture and all that stuff, people just didn't really want to come here. Stephen Ross would always spend his money, but we couldn't get all the players that we wanted. We would land some big-name free agent, but we would do it by spending an enormous amount of money every time. Chris Grier has done it so that we get these star players every single year, and we are doing it for cheap. You know, we're not sending a bunch of draft picks for these different players. We're just sending like one or two. So if they do think that they are very interested in Dalvin Cook, well, I do think that they are going to acquire him, because it's just the way that it has always gone. It's always gone that Chris Grier has always gotten the guy that he wanted. And if this is a guy, then he's probably going to get him too. So Dalvin Cook right now, he's up in the air with the options. You know, we've extended a contract. Obviously, we all know that we are in the mix right now. So we can assure ourselves that we are in the mix for Dalvin Cook. And I think it's just based upon his choice of best possible fit, championship contender, and also money, man. The guy wants money. You always want money. That's what you're in it for. You're in it for the money. Obviously, you love football, but you wouldn't do it for free. You wouldn't take those types of hits for free. You want that money. So that's what he's going to be going after. We'll see if the Dolphins will be able to land him. I think that they will if they want him. I think it's just, how can you really turn this down? You know, we have a quarterback that throws for 3,000 yards. You have a bunch of running backs, obviously, but you have a coach that's really explosive in the offense, will really utilize him, which, you know, they didn't really do that as well as they could have with the Vikings. Obviously, it was just more of a run and gun type of thing. You know, you obviously have Kirk Cousins. That's, you know, Kirk Cousins is just Kirk Cousins. So I think the fit would be great, and I think Dalvin Cook would be a great addition, but we'll see what they want to do, and we'll see what he wants to do coming into this offseason and, you know, going into training camp. I think we're going to take a little bit of time, and you never know. Maybe when I upload this video, he'll pick one of the teams that he's going after, but we'll see. But as always, guys, wanted to make a short video just to let you know about the Dalvin Cook situation. We've extended an offer, and we will see what he wants to do. I think that we get him if we want to. I think this is the best possible option for Dalvin Cook, and I think he knows that as well. So we'll see. But as always, hope you have a great rest of your day. Fins up, baby. Peace.